Hello and welcome to another edition of Let's Play Sonic Robo Blast 2. Today I'm going to be tackling Starlight Palace Zone. Now unfortunately for me, because this is the even though this is technically a secret level, accessible by getting the Mystic Temple, it's the last one that triggers saving. Which means I have to deal with, actually no, I shouldn't be going this way. I need to deal with this level, and get the Mystic Temple, the bonus level that doesn't really count, then Act 3 of Aerial Garden, Act 4 of Aerial Garden, an entire bonus zone of 3 acts, and then the final level. And if I mess up at any point in it, I have to, well, first thing I'm going to do is die to those shitty enemies. But basically, if I mess up after this point, I have to retry from this level. If I do such a thing, I won't be recording myself getting all the way back there, because that will be entirely not needed. Oh, I've just killed myself again, haven't I? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello and welcome to another edition of Let's Play Sonic Robo Blast 2. I'm going to be kicking off with Starlight Palace Zone. Now, unluckily for me, well, luckily initially, that the way the saving works in this game is that whenever you change zone, as long as it's not flagged as a secret zone, it triggers a save. Now, these Chaos Emerald stages obviously aren't considered a special level, because I've been able to resume saves from them, which is lovely. Unfortunately, the the secret zone I get, well, I will be getting when I finish the normal game with all the emeralds, does not count, rather it is flagged properly as a secret level, meaning I cannot load a save file on it. So, sorry, if I mess up, and I most probably will, trying to finish the game off, I will have to load from here and play all the way through. And that will be quite a trek, as you'll see when I've done more of this. What I won't be doing though is recording me trekking all the way back if I need to. I'll just start the video from wherever it was that I game overed effectively, to save the sanity of anyone, the tens of people that are surely watching this video. Yeah, Starlight Palace it's just Aerial Garden, but it's at night, pretty much. That's the basic gist of it. It's a nice change of pace in scenery, because although the textures kind of look a bit it's because there's moss and they don't look great from far away. But it is a welcome change compared to the last two zones I've had to do of this. The last two acts of this I've had to do. Oh Christ, it is crawling with enemies, like Act 1 and 2. Also, I really didn't want to lose that double jump shield. It would have come in extremely handy, but unfortunately I'm going to have to deal with that now. I don't, strictly speaking, need it, so it just would have been handy. There might be another one later in, but I could be wrong. I need to just steer myself and checkpoint. Right, I think I am... Oh yeah, this is the part where it would have been kind of handy for getting the rings, but never mind. There are some robots to deal with here. One down. Where have you gone, you horrible green bastard? I can see you, you're stuck. Yeah, there you are, there you are. Gotcha. Right. There's a great big flowing river here, as you can see. If you fall in it, then you start to get pulled out towards the end of the level and fall off. Now that's the way I have to go, down those stairs. But the observant among you will have noticed there was in fact a switch down there in the water, which I need to press. Sonic isn't heavy enough. I'm going to risk this jump, because rings are nice. However, what I can do about that is... Oh no, shit, I need to go from there anyway, don't I? Because I don't have the double jump shield. Whoops. Right, I need to line up, jump up, and thock onto here. And inch my way around, because this statue is pushable. Right, I'm just going to shove this forwards. What I need to do is I need to get it right up against the wall at the end of the room, and then push it into the water and drag it across so that it tags the switch. If I fuck up and it doesn't register it tagging the switch for whatever reason, it does respawn on the pillar, so I don't just get one go at this, luckily. There we go, got it. So I can hop through here, and up onto here, and that's a switch. Switch done. What that does, you will see much later. Right then. with the level. I say much later, assuming I don't horribly cock everything up. There's really not that much of the level left, to be brutally honest. If I am very careful, I might be able to score myself another free man very soon. I just have to not get hit by these horrible green things, pretty much. I'm home free. Actually, I'm going to kill that guy as well. Oh Christ, that was close. Much closer than I would have liked. Right, I'm getting some weird textury issues around the side of those, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to ride this all the way to the top. Now, here we go. Free man and some rings. Now, even though I can't get any more extra lives from rings, I'm going to grab the rest of the rings for points. In the fucking vain attempt that I can... I say vain, what I mean is utterly futile hope that I can beat this rest of this level on this one life. I need to charge across here, and jump, and thock. Right, because I have arrived at the most horrible section. I have to jump and... well, you'll see in a second, this part probably doesn't look so bad. I have to jump between moving conveyors, and there's a bullet coming towards me, and I'm going to just avoid him. I have to jump between moving conveyors and gradually holes in the walls that gradually get smaller and smaller, which isn't great. And I overshot because the camera snagged. Fantastic. Well, there went all my rings. But what I can do... oh, actually, I didn't tag the checkpoint. That kind of plays to my benefit a little. Basically, I have to ride the elevator back up to get back, but it does mean that I don't have to backtrack all the way down to grab the extra life. So, every cloud has a silver lining. Right, let's do this. Gonna get this extra life back because it can be incredibly handy. Even though I say incredibly handy like I don't have 40 lives nearly, but you know, I might need those things. You guys don't have any idea. Well, actually, some of you all kinds of do have an idea of what's coming up. But for those of you that don't, let's just say I might need those things. Now, I just have to do down here. I'm gonna purposely not tag it again. Right. Has it fired at me? Yeah. I'm gonna just grab those. I think there are enough rings on these that I can... oh, for fuck's sake! I did not expect that. Just gonna hustle on through. Okay, last one. This is the hard part. Because look at that gap. And I fucked it up. Shit. This part is truly awful. In the Neo version, those gaps are made a lot bigger, and it's all the better for it. It means that the section is actually doable by a person, rather than some sort of inhumane targeting robot software. But rest assured, I will persevere. Just grab this life back. Actually, I have like one bonus life coming up that is more or less unavoidable. Followed by another level where there's an infinitely renewable life source. So, I'm kind of okay for lives-ish. Basically, I just don't want to push my luck and run out. I say run out, I mean I want to go into the end of the game with as many as I possibly can have. Right, he's shot at me. This green guy is going to come for me now. I'm going to just hop out of his way. This one I might hit on the way over if I'm lucky. Oh, fuck him then. Right. My destiny again. Come on. Gotcha! There we go. Perfect. Now then. This is pretty much right at the end of the level. And another bonus man out of it as well. Lovely. However, despite the fact that it is the end of the level, I'm going to make a quick detour here to grab the Chaos Emerald and Supersonic, because now I am invincible, and that is always lovely. However, I'm gonna... the star post was through there. So the star post signpost was through there, but I'm ignoring that to go down this side passage, because if I follow it round through these horrible, empty, expansive void rooms, I come to another free man and some more rings. And this void with a gargoyle statue facing over it, and if I run in front of the statue, there is an invisible path. And then I just sort of have to do that for all of these. I imagine that if you were brave enough, you could probably just jump between them and use them as platforms, but I am not brave enough by any stretch of the word. So, never mind. Through we go. Into the upper area. There is an invisible path between, yeah, there is. Just double checking. For a second then I was going to be like, yes, there is an invisible path here, and then if I'd fucking fell to my death, I'd have been like, well, that sure was my foot in my mouth, and it was delicious, but luckily no. Right, I have to speed through here. I say speed, I don't really need to, I have plenty of rings. But lo and behold, what is this? Another Mystic Temple. And Starlight Palace's Mystic Temple is now active, and the next level has been changed to Inner Sanctum Zone, which serves no purpose anymore, but you can still go to it. In previous versions, Inner Sanctum Zone turned you into hypersonic, or gave the ability to be hypersonic. It no longer does that, because that functionality is gone. But never mind. And that is Starlight Palace Zone done, with a nice point bonus to match. Right then, so now we go to Inner Sanctum, and a guaranteed extra life. As long as I finish in 30 seconds. I will actually have a little gander around it. As you can see, Sonic's emblem is up on top of there. I'm not entirely sure how you get up there. There's probably a spring or some shit. Yeah, unless you can stand on the emerald. Yeah? Ah, bollocks to it. Oh, I nearly got up there, but sod it. I don't really care. Anyway, yeah, you would have turned hypersonic, but you don't, so I'm just going to finish and swag that 50k point bonus. That's a bit delicious. Now then, next level is now Aerial Garden Zone Act 3, which is a fun level, but there are some sneaky things you can do regarding it. You can go through here, and you're in an area, in like a little secret area behind that's full of water. There's a speed shoot here that serves no real purpose other than to make you get through this part faster. Sonic's emblem, which I've already grabbed in a subsequent playthrough, an extra man, and most importantly, a double jump shield. Now I just have to get back through here. And now there is a lift here, or there is way up in the ceiling, and 4 teleporters and 4 little pillars, blocks. So we hop in one, and I'm in the awful badnik room, and I've lost my shield already. So what I'm probably going to do, to be honest, is kill myself as soon as I finish this room. Oh, I have no rings either, because I didn't bother to pick any up. So, yeah, there we go. Now I'm dead. That was my own hubris, because I always forget that there are rings in this level. I'm just going to grab one for now, for a reason that'll become apparent later. I'm probably going to die again anyway, but never mind, because there is a room at the end of this that is truly awful. Right, gotta go fast. And double jump. There's the hole. Right, let's try this again. Preferably where I don't get shot the instant I enter the room. There's not many brown ones left, so... Oh, cock. I kept one ring this time for emergencies. They seem way more shooty in this zone than in this act, even than they did in the last one. Okay, perfect, done. Right, now I just need to do some simple platforming here. I'm just going to let these come into me because it's safer than shooting off the spin dash. And if I fall down, it means it's easier for me to get back up. Right, here we go. Again, over voids permanently, because that's how Aerial Garden Zone is badly designed. I mean rolls. I think there's another one of those stupid flying robots in a minute as well. Oh, shitcocks. Oh wow, that was dumb. Oh, Jesus fuck, this one is going to take me a while. Right, perhaps I shouldn't start with that one. Well, actually, no, to be fair, that one is like the second hardest. I should get it done out of the way and then do some ones that I'm more comfortable with. And then end on the one that's annoying, but I'm getting the hang of. Also, as irritating as it is to spend like 30 seconds doing this at the start of each time I die, it means I don't lose any lives over the course of the level, which is quite nice. It's almost like the guy that designed this knew that it was balls hard and recompensating you with lives was a good idea. And then instead just giving people lives instead of just redesigning it to be less irritating. Ow. Oh fuck, I got shot. Again, a couple more. Oh shit, I want that ring. I'm getting a couple more of them with each jump through, so... Just 2 left. Got him. Right, perfect. Right then, let's do this. Let's not fall to my death this time like an idiot. Actually, let's make it up onto the platform first. That would be a good start, really. Right, let's do this again. Come on, you horrible green enemy. I see you. I can smell you. Right, gotcha. That was a very, very low momentum jump. That was a bit dangerous. But nearly up. This room is probably my least favourite. Because I don't have the double jump shield, I probably need to backtrack in this one. I'm just going to kill both of these. Right, that is a switch done, because I don't think I can make it, maybe. Oh, just about. Right, one of them is lit, and there is a, yeah, it's lit, so now I move on to the next one. So on and so forth. Now, basically, pretty much all of these are, oh shit, that was stupid. Pretty much all of these rooms are an extension of something you've already seen in Aerial Garden Zone. So, the first one was, here are some platforms that are covered in badniks. That one was the moving platform room that was near the end of Aerial Garden 2. One of the other rooms is full of thin pillars and is very, very similar to the room that I showed you but purposely didn't go down in Aerial Garden 2. And the last one is springs, which, as you all know, I have so much fun with fucking the springs in this game. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some rings so I don't have to grab them after. Which one? Okay. Right. This is much, much easier with a double jump shield, so the death kind of played to my benefit a bit there. Also, something that you should have noticed as well is that even though I died, it didn't. Oh shit! I misjudged that very badly, but at least I've managed to save myself. The flame that I've lit doesn't deactivate, just because switches don't, which is nice of them. Now I need to make it onto this one. Eventually, when it is going down at a time when this one isn't. Right, the last platform I need to make is that one over there. And it shouldn't be too hard with the double jump shield. Nope, there we go. That's one room, another, well, 2 rooms done in fact. Switch done. Here we go. Gonna grab these rings. For there is a rhyme and reason to this that will become apparent later. Now, this one with the thin platforms isn't too hard. It's annoying because, well, it's tricky if you try to do it fast, especially if you're trying to land on every narrow one. If you mix it up a bit by purposely aiming for jumps that give you the most leeway, then it's honestly not too bad. Right, so that's a third of it done. Now, if I remember rightly, I go straight through the middle of this room. Now I need to make it onto this one. It's 2. I'm fairly certain I can make it straight to the thing from here, so... Okay, it's 2/3 done. Just this last room. Last part. Bit of a risky jump, but... Double jump shield is the most handy thing here. Okay, 3 rooms done. Another 10 rings. And time for the 4th room. Look at this horrible thing. Right, let's do this. It's probably going to be a couple of deaths here. Yeah, there we go. The I had to shoot myself forwards with momentum from the first blue spring, and that wasn't good enough apparently. I then had to slow down to make sure I wouldn't overshoot the next one, forgetting that the yellow springs were higher up. Like I said, this is the most horrible room. And then after this, there is yet another zone of, yet another act even of Aerial Garden Zone, but it's slightly different. Basically, it's just, I'll show you the arena, but I'm going to try and finish it in under 30 seconds for the 50k points. It's a, hang on, which one is this one? If you enter a teleport that you've already done, you have to work your way back out of the room again. It's just a, like, a normal boss arena, and there are no pits, no damage things. You can fall off the side if you're really dumb and go out there, but, and then you just fight the green flower boss, I believe, and that's it. And then that is the final boss, if you don't have all the emeralds, or you are playing as Tails and Knuckles, regardless of if you do. If you're playing as Sonic, you get an entirely different sequence. And I got the little Zelda tune again there. And technically I could die to get out of the level, but that would be lame. And I'm gonna die. Well, I died to get back to the beginning anyway, because I overshot. So I'll just go grab that extra life quick. Also, someone you should have known as well is, I start with 0 seconds every time. I could have just ran forward onto the lift and had that take me up and get 50,000 points, but I'd rather come and get the life, because the 50,000 points don't really matter all that much. I'm going to grab the shield, even though it's actually kind of redundant and useless now. It's not like it will carry on. Right, let's see. Now, I do need to grab the rings, which won't take too long. I do have to avoid the teleporters, or they will put me back into the level, as I said. That's all 40. There's a lift here now, which will take me all the way up to the next zone. Now, a thing I will say about the next zone is my recording is going to cut as the level fades out, rather than when the next level loads, purely because it doesn't save, and I intend to have at least one go at recording it right after this. So I'll be cutting the recording when the screen fades, and that's why I collected all the rings, because I get the 50,000 points for a perfect bonus, which is lovely. And if I'm lucky, I can squeeze in another sub 50k points, but it's tricky because you need to be absolutely spot on with some jumps here, and it's not easy in the slightest. Go. Oh shit. Okay, I might have been too slow. We'll find out in a minute. Basically, you need to... This doesn't happen. You just fight the green flower boss at the top. But with no rings, presumably. But because I've got all the emeralds, I stand on those to raise the pillars. And then they raise up. And then this comes up, and the teleporter opens. But I finished it in 30, so I get 10,000. Oh well. Anyway, this has been Aerial Garden 3 and 4 in Starlight Palace. I'll see you next time for Prismatic Angel.